Alright guys, so let's start off by taking this Morocco shade from the Juvia's Nubian 2 palette. And we're going to be taking that shade. It's super vibrant and super orange. We're going to be using this as our transition and our, our crease color as well. So I'm just mapping out my crease. I'm just going back and forth, back and forth. That's all I want to do for now, is just to map it out, and then later on we're going to be adding some more of that color and blending it and blowing it out a little bit. And you guys, I just can't get over this Nubian palette. But anyway, so now we're going to blow that eyeshadow out and take a little bit more of that Morocco shade, and we're going to be using this Sigma brush. This one is the E40 brush. I love this, guys. You guys need it. I have a coupon code with Sigma, so anything you guys want on discount, you guys can get. Now, I'm going to be taking this Artist Couture highlighter in Illuminati, and I'm going to be putting that on my brow bone as a brow bone highlight. Now, picking up some of my soft ochre paint pot, which is the eyeshadow base, I'm going to be putting it on the lid because when I go in with the purple, I want it to be really pigmented and really vibrant because the first layer of the paint pot is already a little bit dry. So now I want to take that purple shade, and I'm be using a small detailing brush. And as you guys can see, look at that pigment. It is so rich and so beautiful, but I love this purple shade. And you guys, on my last tutorial, some of you guys were commenting that you guys want to see something, with the purple tones. So this is for y'all. I want to try something different. Now I'm going to be taking that Morocco shade in the crease and then just blending those edges away. And then I'm going to be going back and forth between blending and packing this purple shade on. So that's what I'm doing right here. I'm just using a flat brush and just going to be packing that color on until we get the blended and color payoff that we want. Now I'm taking that same crease brush that we were using before, and I'm just blending in between those two colors so that way they mesh really nicely together, and that way they look cohesive, and that way they just look really nice and have a gradient, So then taking this black eyeshadow from the Anastasia World Traveler palette, and I'm going to be only focusing this color on the outer corner. As you guys can see, I winged it out just a little bit and putting it a little bit on my lower lash line. We're not going to be going in with any liner today, but that's pretty much it. And then stopping right there, I'm just creating a little V, and I'm just stopping right at the outer corner of the eye and just going to be blending and blending. I wanted the outer corner to have some depth to it, just because it looks really pretty. But anyway, so now I'll be going in with the Kat Von D Lock It Concealer. This one is in shade 11 Neutral or something like that. I will leave that down in the description box below. And then just using that to clean up the eyeshadow, and that's pretty much it. Now, you guys already know these are my favorite lashes in the world, which is the Lilly Ghalichi Miami lashes. Now, first impression on this Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. So you guys, it has a little dropper, and so I'm just dotting this all over my face. And you guys, the only thing I don't like about this the packaging is that dropper. I wish it did have a pump, but it's whatever. But anyway, guys, so I went out and used a beauty blender because the lady at Sephora told me, okay, this foundation is like super full coverage. You're only gonna need like 3 drops of it. And I was like, sure, whatever, right? You guys, this shit is fucking like a mask, like full fucking coverage. Like, all right. And I know it doesn't look like my shade right now, but you guys, this foundation did oxidize, so don't worry. At the end, it's gonna, match. But anyway, guys, full damn coverage, guys, full coverage. So I do recommend only putting probably like 3 to 4 dots. You guys saw that I put like 6. But anyway, this foundation is so full coverage. Yes, it is pricey, guys. Yes, it is. But I do think this foundation is really worth it if you're normal to oily skin. If you're dry, I do think this foundation will cling to those dry patches. I'm normal to, very oily, so that's why it does work for me. But anyway, guys, I loved this foundation. As you guys can see, it's already starting to oxidize a little bit. But you guys, I love this foundation. I can't believe I haven't tried this foundation But anyway, so I do recommend using this with a damp beauty blender or some kind of sponge. Um, and I am blending it down my neck because my neck is a little discolored because y'all know I am overweight. So my doctor says, my dark area in my neck is because I'm overweight. But it matches exactly to my chest. So sorry, guys. But anyway, taking that same Lock-It concealer from Kat Von D and just using that underneath my eyes. I really like this concealer, guys. If you guys are looking for something to light medium coverage. For me, it wasn't really full coverage, but then again, I'm used to my Tarte Shape Tape concealer, so yeah. But anyway, so blending this out, it blended out like a dream. Um, it's a really nice concealer, guys. It just once you try Tarte Shape Tape, I don't think there's anything better than that. So that's why I did go in with that Tarte one right after, just because I felt like, oh my gosh, I needed more coverage. But the Kat Von D one is really nice by itself. If you guys are not like a full coverage kind of person, well, then the Kat Von D one will be good for you. But I am a full coverage, person. I like to look like porcelain. I like to look fake. I like the fake look. That's the whole point for myself. If I'm gonna wear makeup, I'm gonna go all out or wear nothing, just because there's no point. At least that's what I think. But anyway, guys, so I'm just blending all of this in so that way it looks cohesive and beautiful and snatched. Anyway, now going in with the RCMA No Color Powder. I'm just going to be setting under my eyes, baking my nose because my nose always ends up cracking. But after I found this method out to just bake my whole nose, I've never had any issues with it. And I'm just going to be setting all the highlighted areas, guys, and then we'll go in and dust it away in a little bit. Now I'm going to be taking this Kat Von D contour palette, and I'm using the middle shade. And you guys, I went a little bit heavy, so yeah. Whoops. Anyway, we can fix that, right? I think we can. And I'm just going to be taking that powder brush that I wiped away all the bakage with. And I'm just going to, it has a little bit of that loose powder that I did use a little bit earlier. And you guys, it toned it down a lot. A lot. Now, this shade, it was a little gray for me. So that's why I did not end up using it anymore. I'm taking my Black Radiance bronzer. Love this bronzer, you guys. I've talked about it many times on many tutorials. I just love how this bronzer looks. It's like the perfect shade for me. It's super orangey, but it still does the contour effect that I need. The reason why I'm not using that tantric bronzer, guys, anymore is because Marc Jacobs only makes that one shade, and I'm a little bit darker now, so it's not working for me anymore. So that's why I'm not using that at the moment. But once I get a little bit lighter, which won't happen until probably winter, then I'll use it again. But all I did is add that purple shade that we use on our lids to my lower lash line, and then go in with the Khol pencil from Inglot, which is in 05. And then we're going to be taking this liquid lip from Kylie Cosmetics in Khloe Money, I think. I think this is Khloe Money. Yeah, I think it is. Anyway, lining those lips, people. But anyway, guys, so that's pretty much it. All we have left to do is to highlight, I believe. But I love this lip, guys. It's so beautiful. Now I'm gonna be taking my NYX butter gloss in peanut brittle. You guys already know this is my favorite combo at the moment for a nude lip. Love it, love it, love it. But anyway, guys, so I'm going to leave down in the description box below my new YouTube channel. I have a vlog channel, and I just will talk about it in a little bit. But I want you guys to subscribe. It will be down listed below. Anyway, taking a little bit of that Diamond Glow powder, I'm putting it on the back of my hand and taking the Inglot Duraline. And I'm going to be dropping probably about like 4 drops. And then we're going to be going in and mixing it with a brush, and you guys, it's going to be blinding. So what this is going to do is it's going to take anything that's powder to liquid. So we're just making this highlighter into a liquid because it is a powder, and I use the Inglot Duraline. So you guys, look how blinding that shit is. There you go. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, it is blinding. So now I'm gonna be taking my beauty blender and just, you know, tapping it onto the highest points of my cheek where I want it to glow, honey. Glow. So just patting, patting, patting. Don't pat too hard because then you will move that foundation underneath. So just pat a little bit and look at that glow, guys. Look at that glow when you use it as a liquid. Just, I love it. Now I'm just going to be setting it with a little bit of that same powder, but only the powder, not with the liquid, just to set it because now we turned it into a liquid and we want it to look matte. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much. Love you guys so much. And subscribe to my vlog channel below. Love you guys and thank you for the support.